Today, I'm going to do a demo that shows the experimental dialogue suggestion tools built into Storymapr. So, as you may know, commonly authors may experience writer's block when coming up with aspects of a dialogue, and this tool helps the author create interesting dialogues between his or her characters in a unique, fast-moving, interactive approach. This tool is powered by artificial intelligence which is provided by integration with OpenAPI's GPT-3 beta access program. All right, now that you have a background, let's get started. To make this a little bit faster of a demo, I've pre-populated two characters. The first is Charlotte. She is a French postdoc graduate. She's into long bike rides in nature. She has a boyfriend, but is currently traveling around France and testing out her options. She's initially shy at first when meeting new people, and this was using the default Storymapr tools of putting in a name, an image, and giving some kind of background information. Useful regardless of whether or not you use the AI suggestions. Same with Lucas. Here's his image. We've decided to make Lucas an adventurous German roaming around Europe. He's looking for love. He's an aspiring writer. He's a brilliant stock market investor with a free summer to learn more about himself. So we're just going to create a scenario where Lucas, he knows Charlotte a little bit, and he's hoping to get to know her better, and he's going to ask her out for a bike ride. So let's create a dialogue tree, and we'll call it Lucas invites Charlotte. Turn off the autosave. All right, so I'm actually going to create the first node, and that's going to be Lucas talking to Charlotte, and he's going to basically say, hey there, are you free to go biking tomorrow? I know a great lake nearby. All right, pretty simple. He's just asked for one question. We like it so far, so we're saving it. Now I get stuck. So let's let AI help me out here. Let's have it suggest a reply that Charlotte's going to make to Lucas's invite. So here you see it's actually given three different suggestions. It depends. Which lake? Yes, I'm free. And I don't know about tomorrow, but I'm thinking of going up north into the Ardennes. It's where the best cheese come from. Or, oh, I'm on a summer break too. I'm pretty sure I can make it. Now here we see Charlotte has always said yes, except for this. Well, she said yes for these two and maybe for this. I actually I don't really care for this one, but I'm going to kill it off. Now I like these two, so I'm going to save. I also want to, let's say I'm really still stuck. I'm going to actually do a suggest reply here. Now this wait is sometimes very fast, as you see, sometimes a little bit slow. Now you can see here, Lucas is generating more, picking different ones. I'm not going to read every single one. It's going to start to become a very lengthy demo that way. But you can see that, okay, I've decided that these are all right, but maybe I just want to go down this path. All right. And you can see here that it's actually following the context of the conversation. So the integration is such that Storymapr is able to kind of feed GPT-3 enough information that it kind of can tell where it's at. So here we've actually got a pretty positive outcome where she says she can do it. Can't wait to show you my lake, right? So you're seeing here she's mostly agreed. Now I'm going to save these all because they're very interesting and each one can keep going down. I've actually decided I don't really care about this one. I don't actually know of it, so I'm going to kill it off. And I'm also just going to do a little bit of management, keeping all the positives on this side. Save it again. Now, I'm going to go back here and say, you know what? I actually want to make it so that she says no. So let's say that, he's made a big mistake and she's actually does not want to hang out with this guy at all. So I'm going to add a note here. All right. I always save it. So it's always going to make suggestions off of things that you've saved, just so kind of make the flow a little bit more based on the user rather than the AI just going wild. And here we go. Okay, now I want to see what Lucas is going to say back. Like I've got a more of a negative or a no answer. And I just want to say, okay, well, let's roll with that, see how it goes. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I think you're really cute. I just feel awkward to talking to people because they might want a relationship. No, I'm serious. I'm not joking. You are cute. And why not? I'm sure you're fun. Now, you can see he's picked some different ones. These are getting a little too heavy for a demo, so I'm actually just going to kill them off. And say, okay, I actually like this one. Okay, fine, but I'm not interested in having sex. I need a boyfriend. I just can't have one night stands anymore. This is not the year 2000. It's 2014. So you can see here now we've actually, it's kind of going off a little bit. But it's still interesting, and it is something that we may want to riff off of. It may be something that we don't want to anymore. So we're going to kill that one off just to try to keep it a little more G-rated. And now we're going to go back to the positives because I want to play around with this a little bit more. So we'll go suggest. You can see it's actually pretty fast, and it does require a little bit of give and take between the AI and the user, but in a very intuitive way, and allows the user to kind of pick where they want to go next. And the user always can. You can add any reply you want anywhere, so that you can actually start focusing. Focusing the conversation in the direction that you feel. So here, Charlotte said, "How did you find this lake?" I guess, and he's gonna say, "I friend of mine suggested it." And since I like it, I'm going to save it again. And so now we've decided this is really the route we want to take. So let's go this way and see where she goes. And now she's picking more stuff to say to us. Oh, I really like nature. And you can see that I don't like that one. It's a little too generic. But I really like this. And here you can see that it's really just picking off of the background you've given it, as well as the context of the entire dialogue. So here it's actually understood what choices have been made going up and down the path, so that it can actually give you a contextual answer. This allows for very rapid creation of dialogue. This allows for dialogue that not only sounds natural, actually follows context of what was said, as well as allows you to kind of play around a lot, while still giving interesting feedback and not letting the AI just run away and create an entire dialogue for you, but really getting the intentionality user experience down correctly. That's the first demo. I'll start giving more detailed demos as more features get rolled into it, such as adding conditions and actions and things like that. But let me know what you think, and I look forward to hearing any kind of suggestions. Thanks.